Hi everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Housewife channel. Tonight we're going to go over 10 artificial intelligent cryptos that you should know about, and I'm going to go over them one by one, going over them on CoinMarketCap, and I'm going to show you how I eyeball cryptos when I find out about them. And this is not financial advice, not telling you to get in or out of these things. I'm just going to show you how I look at new cryptos very quickly, one after another, what I look for and what I want to see in a crypto, what I think is good, and I'll let you know if I'm into any of these ones. So let's get right into it. Forbes Advisor came out with this list of 10 AI cryptos, and I'm going to put a link to it in the description in case you want to do a bit of a deeper dive into it. What are cryptos? What is AI? What's an AI crypto? Let's read that. AI cryptocurrencies are tokens that power AI blockchain platforms such as the Graph and SingularityNET. Users spend tokens in order to use the platforms and the benefits of their integrated artificial intelligence. So that's pretty cool. I use AI art generating tools, Deep AI, and I gotta say, fantastic. And I went as far as printing out an AI image that I created through Deep AI, and I didn't just print it on my printer. I went to Photolab, and let me tell you, that thing was superb. I did an 8x10, and I used to be a photographer and I know how to develop color in a lab, and I was so impressed with what I came up with for free, and there's no royalties, no copyright. It's out there for everyone. So fun stuff. But of course this is a crypto channel, so let's get into the crypto and how I do things. Now we're going to just jump over to CoinMarketCap. You've probably seen this before, and go one by one. So there's 10 that we're going to look at, and I'm just going to show you how I quickly scan cryptos. And this is not a deep dive. I'm not looking at their white paper. I'm just looking at what they have on CoinMarketCap, and that's a good place to start, just to eyeball things, because it's more than just price. All right, the Graph, GRT. I start over here. What am I looking for? Is this a coin or a token? Well, it's a token, so it's not a coin. A coin would be its own blockchain. But still, the tokens are good. And here you have their website, the white paper. Did they have any audits? It'll say here a little bit more. Okay. Price, 13 cents. Now let's see here. Total supply, we have 10,600,000,000. That right? 10.6 billion. How's that? Forgetting how to count, how to read. I need AI for myself some days. Circulating supply, we're at 8. All right. So I like to have, if I can get into something that's on the cheap with a low max supply, I'm pretty happy with that. But there's other factors too. So right out of the gate, this is not a low max supply. It doesn't even have a max supply actually, but the total supply is not it's not small by any stretch, but it's not huge. Like when we get into anything with like the INU attached to its name, there's like trillions, not trillions, quadrillions of these things out there. Huge numbers. Okay, so it has, a mediocre total supply. Today's volume, $50 million in volume. That's how many cryptos were traded, bought and sold in the last 24 hours. The market cap, we are standing at 1.2 billion in market cap. So it has, a pretty lofty market cap. Now let's look at its chart. I'd like to have an idea of when it started. Now on CoinMarketCap, you got to remember, just because it says that it looks like it started here in around December 2020, doesn't mean it did. We have another thing called DEX tools over here. And if you typed it in there, you could see that it may have started before. So just a heads up, DEX tools, dextools.io, something you should probably bookmark if you're new to crypto. All right, so I'm just going to eyeball this graph pretty quickly here. This is all, so up here, its all-time high was about, $2.40, $2.50 roughly. And then it just pulled back in and kind of flatlined since July 2022. So a lot of things have been doing that, I must say. But it did have a spike up here in February for some reason, but a lot of things did go up in February too, so I'm not surprised. So that's what I look at. And also I'm going to look at volumes. I'm not sure if you can see here, but you can see that people started getting interested in this thing again. And that's kind of what usually happens to half decent cryptos, even, and especially decent ones. They tend to follow Bitcoin. They tend to, but not always, not always. So I'm looking to see, if it's going to follow, the trends of friend, if it's been following with the pack. So it kind of has. So that's the first one. Like I said, this is just a big picture. I'm not saying get in or get out, but there's nothing glaring here that catches my attention anywhere. Anyway, so these are, again, AI cryptos. Next one, SingularityNET, AGIX, and it's a token on Ethereum. And that's another thing. What's it on? It's running on Ethereum blockchain. So what else? Trading at 41 cents. And it shows its max supply, which is nice. 2 billion. 2 billion max supply. Market cap only roughly 500 million. 500 million, trading at 41 cents. So volume in the last 24 hours, 124 million. So it is being traded. All right, I want to get right into its chart all and see what we have there. And you got to be careful with what people write on the sides, like their opinions of it. Sometimes they just want to FUD or try to pump it. So you have to take that with a grain of salt. All right, came out at roughly $1.49, dumped down to 4 cents. 4 cents. Pumped up in July, and then past little while, let's see here, past little while, we do see an increase in volume like we have been seeing with other ones. What is going on here? So there is activity. There is activity on it. So, and check it out here. If you want to go onto their website, they should have their websites listed here, and you know more about their project, their white paper, and you should read that over before getting into anything. All right. See, the AI cryptos are new to me. Like I'm still, I guess I'm old school now. I'm still like thinking metaverse and gaming, which are still going to probably be pretty hot once we get out of this bearish market. We're starting to turn around, but AI seems to be the new buzzwords. And anything AI, people are just excited about it. And like I said, I tried AI art generating tools and I was so impressed, just so impressed. All right, Fetch.ai, so FET, trading at 39 cents. It's a coin, interesting, it's a coin. Has an audit, it's on Ethereum. All right, total supply, they're not saying the max supply. So we're at 1.1 billion. Market cap, 322 million. Got it. So 39 cents for Fetch. And we should jump to all. So Fetch came out around about March 2020. Pulled in, went up like everything else did around this area here. September 2021. Like Bitcoin was really up high too. And then just came down, went down hard here, but jumped back up recently when December, January, February. So it had a good run up. So like I said, we're trading at 39 cents. It's interesting. I like coins, I gotta admit, and it is a coin. What was his all-time high? What did I say it was? Yeah. Oh, I'm having trouble with these charts. Mine doesn't want to zoom in. All right, anyway, so it went up to almost $1 when Bitcoin was at its all-time high. So it's kind of neat. I wish I'd show their max supply. All right, anyway, let's move on. Like I said, this is just a once over Ocean protocol. Heard of them? OCEAN token, Ethereum, certic, trading at 36 cents. And max supply, 1.4 billion. Market cap, 226 million. And its chart all came out roughly June 2020. Spiked up again, pulled back in. Again, similar charts to, let's see, Bitcoin. I like to see that. I mean, yeah, sure, I'd like to see it just go flying right off the chart. But hey, the trend's your friend. If it keeps up with Bitcoin, I like that. That's like my bottom. I mean, if it does the opposite of Bitcoin, goes down when Bitcoin's going up, goes down when Bitcoin's going down, well, that's pretty normal. But if it's going down when Bitcoin's going up, we got a problem. So yeah, this is pretty neat. All right, let's jump over here. iExec, RLC token, Ethereum again. All right. Interesting. 86 million max supply. Interesting. But you notice it's a little bit more expensive, right? So yeah, okay, that sticks out to me. I like that. All else being equal, I haven't read its white paper. Okay. Market cap 132 million. Changed. And where are we here? All right, look at all. Oh, it's been around for a while. It's at least May 2017. And it was roughly 60, 70, 50 cents. Jumped up and then jumped up with Bitcoin to $9.60. That's the thing, when you have a low max supply, this is lowish. I like the max supply. Honestly, 86 million, I like it. It gets my attention. They can pump up pretty good if they have everything going for it, because there's just not a lot to go around, so people start to bid them up, right? But they can dump pretty hard too and pretty quick for the opposite reasons. When people sell, they sell and they can fall quick. But that's the name of the game we play. All right, let's jump over here. Next one. Artificial liquid intelligence. Artificial liquid intelligence. What kind of liquid is that? All right, token, Ethereum. Trading at a nickel. Well, let's call it 6 cents. And with a 10 billion supply. Market cap, 214 million. Alrighty. Anything else? So here we go from, we're here, February 2022, roughly when it started. Pumped up, pulled in, down. Oh my gosh, you could have got it for a penny not that long ago. December. Less than a penny. And then went up to, okay, I gotta double check this. Wow, okay, so 10x here. 10x. Is that right? Oh yeah, if it was a penny here and it hiked up to, well, 8.5 cents. So that's a good 8 times your money if you got in here. Interesting. See what I mean? I'm just looking at the big picture. I'm trying to find something that I like in the crypto or something that I hate. And I'll say it. If I see something that that just rubs me the wrong way, I'm just going to flat out say it in this video. But so far so good. I like pretty much everything I've seen so far. But again, I don't know anything about these projects. They're new to me, and that's why I want to make the video. This is what I do. I just look over cryptos like this. This is how I start. Numeraire, NMR token, Ethereum chain. Here's a website. Ooh, 11 million max supply. Now that's low. That gets my interest. $17.43 per token. Are you starting to see the relation? A low max supply, it could make the token price could go pretty high. Bitcoin has a max supply of 21 million. This here is half of Bitcoin's max supply. Is it a good project though? I don't know. That's where you have to do your own research. But it's got my attention. This one has my attention more than any other ones. So why do I look at cryptos now? I'm not buying anything right now. I'm watching the market. I do hold a lot of crypto. I'm waiting to see what the SEC, how they crack down on crypto, and if that's going to rock our world or if we're going to be okay. So, but I'm keeping my eye on things because the market could pull back in again. And if the SEC is more favorable towards the altcoins, and I feel a bit more confident, I'll probably ape back into crypto, buy more. And I want to have things like a watch list, I guess. And this, I think I'd put this one on my watch list. If I got a handful of that, I probably would like it. So yeah, Numeraire, just from a speculative point of view. Again, I don't know about their project, but I would look into it before I bought in. But their technicals, I love. I love 11 million. Yeah, I love that. I admit it. If you guys watch my channel, you know I like small max supplies if possible. All right, their chart. Oh my gosh. Okay, came out, let's say here, $58, slowly came back in, dumped, was down here to $2, $2 or $3 here in, 2019, of course. 2021, all of Bitcoin went up to like $85. $85. Imagine if you got in here at $2, $3. Got in at $2 or $3 down here, 2019. It goes up to almost $90. Why? Again, low max supply, not a lot to go around, probably not a lot in circulation at that time. Change hands and the price goes up high kind of quick when everybody gets excited. That's what happens. And this is going to happen to coins sometimes that have real bad projects. And it's just a lot of fluff, a lot of, oh, we want to do this and that, and big promises. And for some reason, it still goes up because everything's going up. Those are the ones you don't want to hold very long. You want to get out of them if you make a profit fast and then run. But anyway, this, like I said, I like this one. I like Numeraire. Not financial advice. I don't know anything about their project, but I just like their technicals. So that's why I just go over things really, really quickly, really easily. Have a watch list in my mind. Things that, if I felt more confident in the market, I'd probably get into. All right, dKargo, cargo with a K. So DKA token, Ethereum chain, trading at 3 cents, 5 billion in max supply. See, that's still a lot, but it's cheap. Get a lot of people excited about it. If they do what they say they're going to do, could be interesting. So also, it was as high as about 55 cents in 2021. 55 cents. That's good. Good projects that are going to stay around, are going to want to try to break their all-time high in the next bull run. And everything has to be in our favor to see that happening. The governments have to really be pro-crypto. People have to be excited. People have to probably feel a little bit more wealthier than they do right now. And it could happen. So I'm into crypto for the long haul. I don't know what's going to happen. I was asking myself just today, actually, do I sell out of all my altcoins and just go into Bitcoin? And I said, I really consider, I said, you know what? No, I'm just going to hold the coins that I have, and whatever happens, happens. Like, I did not invest money that I cannot afford to lose. And that's a really big point. And that's why I can sit here and say, I'm just going to hold on. I'm going to wait it out and see what happens. And if things start to go even better, I'm going to buy more, but we'll see. All right, on to the next one. 2 left. Phala. Yes, that's how it's spelled. Phala Network. PHA. And we have, it's a coin. Good, it's a coin. Ethereum, it's audited. 16 cents. Max supply, 1 billion. 1 billion. Sorry if I say the wrong numbers here. Lots of zeros. My eyes start to cross. So 1 billion. Again, that's high. But again, it's only a penny and a half roughly. All right. Came out here 2020, pumped up, fell back in, pumped up in October 2022, and here we are way down. Okay. Covalent. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. CQT token on Ethereum, and 16 cents. 1 billion max supply. That looks like it's almost the same thing. A little bit different. Market caps, what? Okay, 84 million, 86 million. Oh, kind of coincidence that they're so similar. All right, 1 billion. I'm almost looking at the same technicals here. All right, Similar charts too. Went up and pulled in. Oh, come on. Went up, pulled. Okay, 2021. I just want to just see. Yeah, very similar. Very similar. Okay. 16 cents. Yeah, it didn't really recover very good. Both of these. But you know, it's AI, and maybe people were just not into it. And there we have it. So again, that's the 10 AI cryptos that we looked at. And if you want to know a little bit more about a crypto, like I said, bookmark DEX tools, and you'll see more stuff. Check this out. You can literally see the trades on the blockchain. You type something in and yeah, look at it. Bit more things going on here, and you know what date it actually came out in, because you cannot trust CoinMarketCap. Don't trust this, because if they had an ICO, it'll show. I'm pretty sure it'll show on this, whereas CoinMarketCap, it might have happened, say here on these dates, then probably, let's say, was up high here, dumped down, and then it's showing from this date forward. So it's good to see some of the backstory, so to speak. So this is how I, look at cryptos, just to quickly eyeball them, weed them out, find stuff that I like, just in case I want to buy into something in the future. And like I say, it's a start. So you dig into their website, you go on to their social media accounts. Are they active? Do they actually tweet? Do they hide their face or not? A lot do hide their face. And you want to just know if they're still active, if the project is dead. Have the developers just forgotten about the project and are not going to continue with it. You don't want to put your money into something like that. That's real speculation, but you don't want to do that. So you have to do your own research, and it starts like this. Just quickly eyeballing the charts, easy to do, fun to do. You see a lot. Like I got excited over, which one was it? Numeraire? Yeah, 11 million max supply. So tonight, I took 20 minutes to go over these with you, and I got something to put on my watch list right there. So yeah, none of this is financial advice, folks. Do your own research. I love cryptocurrency. I do. If you got something out of this video, hit that like, and better yet, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Go on and have yourself a fantastic evening. I will.